Draft day dreams, players rise and fall. Every underdog story, we're given the call. Strategies and highlights, we'll break down it all. With Enforcer on the beat, we're having the ball. So grab your headphones, let's kick it right. Together we'll unravel the Friday night hype. With laughter and insights, we're taking flight. On the Self-Made Podcast, the future is bright. Talking football, all year that's our creed. With every episode, together we lead. Self-Made Podcast, planted like a seed. In the world of the game, we'll always succeed.
We're here. I'm just letting you know, ain't no baseball talk, ain't no basketball talk.
That's fine.
Golf talk. It's all football, baby. It's all football.
That's fine with me.
Yes, sir. We got of course we're gonna talk about week 3, the last preseason games, what we think of the teams. I do got the I guess you could say the over and under win.
You sure you don't want to talk about Giannis to the Knicks?
Stop playing.
Nah, you see, you said no basketball. Now you want to change up. I had to test you real quick.
Don't do that. That's breaking news. Don't do that. Don't do that. Breaking news.
I had to test you out.
Listen, breaking news can interrupt us, but
okay,
it's football, baby. We also got some people that got waived, some people that got traded, some people that got, I guess, signed. So let's get to the one and only college thing we're gonna talk about, because week 0 happened this past week, and I don't have nothing on it except for Iowa State beat Kansas State.
I watched a good portion of that game. It was a good back and forth.
It was sloppy in the beginning.
Very sloppy, but good back and forth early on.
That was a Big 12 conference game.
I mean, listening to all the experts said to take Kansas State because they said Kansas State has a great run game and Iowa can't stop the run. So Iowa State can't stop the run. It seemed like they did a pretty good job to me.
They did a pretty damn good job this week. I guess you gave them extra motivation to stop that damn run.
Yeah, all the experts talking about them. They said we gonna show y'all.
So let me put this up. Yeah, when I do this, y'all already know what it is. I put this up. That's what the college we're talking about, because
my young boy. I mean, I don't understand why this was even a debate with the amount of money we paid him.
Well, listen, it's guaranteed now. I mean, we already knew he's gonna be number 1.
We knew that, but I don't know why it wasn't a conversation. The kid he's nice. I mean, he can ball. I can't wait. Everybody's sleeping on us this year because we lose a bunch of players to the NFL every year, but this kid is a problem.
He's a problem. Shout out to our sister. Her son is on that team, number 6, Sean Hillman. They talking big stuff about him, saying he's like Cam Chancellor on the team. So I want to see how that go. We're looking good. I mean, Not saying just because I'm a Michigan fan. I'm saying it because honestly, this dude give me hope for the quarterback position. We always have a running game, no doubt about that. We always have a running game, and our defense. Listen, if our defense can stop a number one and possibly top 10 offense, pretty much back-to-back games, we okay. We okay. All right. So stop worrying about Michigan.
Who do we play week 1? We going small. Oh, New Mexico? Please. I feel bad for them.
You know, they usually say don't sleep on ever since that damn Apollonian State game. I'm sleeping on this. I'm going.
That's all we needed. We ain't never gonna have that problem
again, ever again. But let's go to the second thing. T.O.'s son.
You know we cut him today, right?
That's fucked up. But
it's not. It's business.
I mean, it's fucked up because
you know him and Jerry Rice's son was on the field same night
and got cut the same day.
Both of them. Well, I don't think Jerry's son got cut yet.
Not yet, but I think they talked. Well, that's why I put it on the list because they said it's a possibility.
He'll probably be out of there because they went and drafted a couple of receivers. They signed a couple of receivers.
Well, this was a nice little thing.
They'll keep him on the practice squad. I mean, I'm glad we got him a touchdown. It's his first touchdown in the NFL. It was a feel-good moment for us, for the team, for his dad.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, went wide the fuck open too. I think it was a corner post corner.
I like him, but he ain't got no hands.
Oh shit! So that was
bro. He's been dropping balls this preseason. So I mean, I can't. For a team that need receivers, for you to get cut from a team that need receivers right now, that says it all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, good moment.
Yo, you doing any fantasy leagues?
No.
Oh, you tripping, bro.
No. My boy asked me that shit too, because he does one like
you are tripping. You on here doing podcasts and ain't got no fantasy team. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Ashamed of myself.
Ashamed of yourself.
Nah. I'm gonna learn. Once I learn.
There's nothing to learn. You just picking players and then they go against somebody else's picked players.
Well, you can't
whoever has the most points at the end of the night wins.
Still gotta learn this shit, man. It's just not just pick. You got. I see motherfucking strategize just be in the boardrooms and shit.
That's when there's money involved. Ain't nobody doing that for a free league.
Shit. Anyway, what's up with this one? He was third trade of the day. This was yesterday, actually. So they trade offensive lineman.
It was nobody important. One player that got traded or picked up was important, except for I like Sam Howell. Sam Howell's probably a top 3 backup in the league right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can give him that.
We're gonna talk about how that got him on the list too. But these guys traded their offensive lineman. And then we got there you go. I knew I had it on the list.
Yeah.
So you think it's a good fit for him?
The backup got hurt, and he got experience. Remember, he started almost an entire season for the Redskins. Well, Commanders. I'm sorry, for the Commanders.
They still the Redskins to me. Goddamn it!
So he's been in the league a good 4 years or 3 years now, because he was with the Commanders, went to the Seahawks. Now he's with the Vikings. I mean, he was with the Vikings. Now he's with the Eagles.
He's just a seasoned backup then. He's a what's his name? Fitzgerald or Fitzpatrick?
I like him. He's a very solid backup.
He plays not to lose the game. Let's put it like that.
He's a solid backup.
All right.
I think if Hurts goes down, he can definitely step in.
This is a 3-parter. I think I put this in a row too. So, because I know you say you gotta take that's going probably upset some people. So let's get this.
It's not necessarily gonna upset people, but it's gonna be realistic.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things realistic, especially with his brother getting waived and shit like that. So you got this situation with the head coach saying there's no Shedeur sabotage. Then,
all right.
Then there was this. Browns was planning to keep 4 quarterbacks,
which they didn't.
which they didn't because this guy gets traded to the freaking Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So, they honestly, they still got 4 quarterbacks.
Yeah, because Deshaun is still there, but he's on the IR.
And they just got rid of them, which I will talk about later. But they still got 4 quarterbacks.
So they went from 6 to 4.5.
Pretty much. So what's this take, first of all? Then how do you feel about the quarterback room with Cleveland?
All right. So this is the realization that I've come to about this entire situation.
Mm.
There's nothing wrong with the Cleveland Browns. There's a lot wrong with us. First of all, you can't sit here, right? And unless you're just a complete football junkie like me, you cannot sit here and name anyone else that was drafted in the 5th round right now, like off the top of your head, that was drafted in the 5th round in the NFL draft.
You're honest about that because I can't.
You most likely won't be able to name a whole lot of undrafted players that came out of college this year. So if these 2 kids didn't have the last name Sanders, no one would be talking about them whatsoever.
Right.
The Cleveland Browns are treating Shedeur like a 5th round pick. It's us that's the problem, that believes he should have been drafted higher. He should have went in the 1st round. We think everybody's hating on him. The reality of it is he's a 5th round pick. No 5th round pick is getting coverage about anything. First of all, a 3rd round pick is supposed to go ahead of a 5th round pick when it comes to the depth chart. They're supposed to. That's why they got picked in the 3rd round instead of the 5th round. That's the way it works. When they did their evaluation, they had Gabriel higher than Shedeur, apparently. So they took him in the 3rd. They took Shedeur in the 5th. We are the only ones that's up in arms about the fact that Shedeur is a 3rd string quarterback. Shedeur is this, Shedeur is that. When Shedeur is probably one of those quarterbacks that probably needs to sit for a little while and learn the game and learn the speed of the game and learn how to be an actual NFL quarterback, because what you do in college ain't exactly going to work in the league, which he showed that on Sunday.
Okay.
He went out there on Sunday. I was a defensive end. Played semi-pro, arena league, different shit. We've always been taught to get to the quarterback in 2 seconds or less.
Right.
Shedeur's average time for holding the ball was 5.25 seconds and change.
I thought it was like 4.8 points.
That's not, you can't do that in the NFL.
No.
He did that in college. One of the things they said that was bad about him was the fact that he held the ball too long. But this is the thing. He's a 5th round pick, and what's happening with him, like right now, he shouldn't be on, in real life, he wouldn't be on a team if he wasn't Shedeur Sanders. He wasn't selling jerseys and making people actually talk about the trash ass Browns. Like we wouldn't be talking about this at all if he wasn't Deion's son. Like, so people got to really get a grip and stop blaming the head coach. And then they tried the conspiracy theorists came out and said how, they sabotaged him. He was in there with a weak O-line, but the same O-line was out there for Gabriel, and Gabriel actually looked good.
Let me cut you off for one. Hold where you at. I got a comment where, first of all, what's up, Cole? How you doing? Ant said, I disagree. Eric Dickerson already proved that it was a collusion against Shedeur, except for Ward named another quarterback that was ahead of Shedeur on the draft board.
All right, and I agree personally that they basically told teams they didn't want him to get drafted, and he got pushed down the board. I absolutely agree with that. Does he have better than a fifth round talent? Absolutely, in my eyes.
Right.
But the reality of it is, he's a fifth round pick.
Yeah.
We can agree or disagree about where we think he should have went and where we think he should be in the pecking order in terms of the quarterbacks that's on the Cleveland Browns right now. Like, we can debate that personally, but in reality, he's a fifth round pick. Like, that's not going to change. That's a fact. So
Yeah.
as a fifth round pick, a lot of most fifth round picks aren't going to make the 53-man roster in terms of quarterbacks. They're going to be on a practice squad somewhere. They did him one even better than that and traded a quarterback that's more of a seasoned veteran. I don't think he's that good, but they traded a quarterback that they just traded for,
Mm.
and then basically gave Shador his job. They gave one of the backups his job. They haven't named who's going to be number 2 and who's going to be number 3, but we know it's going to be Gabriel 2 and him 3.
So here's my take on this situation, because I said it when he didn't get drafted yet. I think I made a little quick clip video. I said, bro, you don't get drafted. Hell, you do get drafted. Take your talents to up north. They would teach you how to drop back and throw that ball within 2 seconds. Because that's all Canadian football do. They pass that ball.
I think that's where his brother went. But this is that alone reiterates my point. Why you would never see a post about Shiloh Sanders being cut by Tampa Bay if he wasn't Deion's son. Who gives a shit about an undrafted corner or safety or whatever he plays being cut by the Tampa Bay Bucks? If he wasn't Deion's son, we'd have never talked about that.
It's oh man.
And then he did what you said. He went to Canada.
Which is, I mean,
he hasn't gone yet. They said that the Bucks might bring him back and put him on the practice squad.
That's his. Like, they don't put him on the practice squad. He said, "I'm gonna go get some burn up in Canada."
But I've always thought that was a smart thing to do anyway, for the simple fact that you're gonna get experience. Like, take the paycheck part of it out of it. He's gonna get experience, and he's gonna.
Look who's red ring for, bro. Don't stop. I'm gonna get there. He hit me with that shit earlier, right before we started. But we're going Shador right now.
Shador is being treated like a fifth round draft pick. Like, we agree that he shouldn't have been a fifth round pick. He should have went higher. He's better than Shug. He's better than Gabriel. He had a better college career than most of the quarterbacks taken in front of him, except for maybe Cam Ward. Him and Cam Ward, I'd put them on the same plateau. So I think he should have been the first or second quarterback taken off the board in real life. But in reality, he was a fifth round pick. So we got to stop being so up in arms about what happens with his career as a fifth round pick, just because we know that he should have gone higher. But he wasn't. He wasn't taken higher, and there's nothing anyone can do about that at this point. So we got to stop jumping out the window over Shador and his situation in Cleveland, because he's a fifth round pick for the Cleveland Browns. And when the fuck have we ever seen Cleveland do anything right to begin with?
Listen, you know what the part? And I like this comment. He said, "Look, why the Saints named the starter? You can't tell me Shador couldn't get drafted." Is that what he just said?
You got to understand, though, the Saints are tanking. The Saints are in full. I guarantee by the trade deadline, the Saints are going to trade Cam Jordan. The Saints are going to trade DeMario Davis. They might even trade Olave if the Saints are in full-blown tank mode. They're not trying to win.
Not this.
That's why they went and probably told the players that, and that's why Tyrann Matthews retired. They not trying to win no games.
Bro, you putting up comments that we probably said episodes ago of why everybody up the uproar. But you know what the fucked up crazy thing about what you just did? I ain't hear not no professional NFL show, ESPN, none of them, not one, not no first take, none of them, not no wherever the show is with with McCoy and them on Fox. None of them said this shit. And
I'm
it's
not gonna lie. I think that show got shut down. I think the
probably did.
show.
I just seen a whole bunch of clips
'Cause
with
I
them
haven't
before.
seen I haven't seen that in probably a month or two now.
Yes, that's exactly who the Saints trying to get. They tank for Arch. It's gonna be
Yeah.
two teams that want Arch, man. It's all one of them already said it was Saints and the Cowboys. Because if Dak don't play good, they going
The
for him.
Cowboys not gonna be in position to get him.
No,
The two teams that can move, that have the power to move up right now are the Rams and the Browns.
oof.
The Browns want him also because the Browns are close to the family as well.
That's nuts. That's nuts. But you know, I'm what I am happy for Shador is Shador showed them he gave some hope. But yeah, like that last game on Sunday, which we're gonna talk about later.
Bro, he dropped back for 6 passes and was sacked 5 times.
He did not look. He did not look
And he had a fumble. Like, he looked horrible.
horrible. They didn't save him. We got defense tackle. He say he's frustrated at this MCL strain, but he's focused on rehab. Bro, you got an MCL strain.
Yeah, that ain't the worst thing for
I
me. We
tell
can
you.
bounce back from that.
Yeah,
That's 4 to 6 weeks.
you had ACL.
And it's only a sprain. Like,
Yeah, you good. You good.
somebody just hit you on the side of your leg and your leg bent in a little bit and went back out. Like, that's not that bad. If you had an MCL tear, we talking about something.
You're good, bro. You good.
You ain't got a sprain. I can live with a sprain, bro. You good. You'll be all right.
Bro, you can live with it. I can live with it. I know Coach could live with it.
Now, you know what it is. You got that competition behind you breathing down your neck.
That's why he's worried.
So you're trying to make sure you have your spot.
His job ought to be taken. It is. When Archie Man told the NFL his son wasn't playing for the Chargers, no one said anything. But it's a problem, bro. It's a problem. We talked about this. We talked about this too about Eli situation. Almost the same thing. The only people that had a problem with it was the people of San Diego. Dion does it. Hell, we could go outside of Dion. You could go with the Ball family when their father was all over the place. Everybody had something to say about that. But then if it was the opposite, no one put their hands up, no one said nothing. They just said, "Oh, it's an everyday thing." I don't give a fuck. I don't because Dion did what any other good father would do. That's in their father on their son's life. Make sure they're in the right position. Especially Dion was in the NFL. He knows how it is in the NFL. He's trying to warn his sons. I don't see nothing wrong with it, but he's talking two black brothers that was rooting for this guy. So good luck to Shador. Hopefully he don't get cut, but if he do,
Nah, he won't get cut. He 3rd-round quarterback. You ain't expecting him to do nothing. Only way he's gonna get in is due to injury. If nobody gets hurt, he's not playing this year.
Hey, we got some breaking news. After 3-4 episodes, been talking about this dude. He got a deal, but
Yo, Trey, you a bitch.
You said it before I did because
Trey, you's a bitch.
You did all this counting and holding out for 1 year.
Nah, what he pretty much held out for about 14 million or 13. Cause I think he was scheduled to make like 17 million and said he wasn't going to play on that contract. So he pretty much did all this for a 1 year raise, and then next year. But he wanted more years. He didn't want a 1 year deal. He wanted more years, and they basically didn't fold, didn't bend. And this is the deal that they've been offering him. So you basically did all of that to sign the deal that they've been offered you.
for extra 13, 14 million for 1 year.
You left camp for 2 days. You still gotta pay them fines out of that 30 million. Yeah, I mean, like you did a lot. You did a lot to get right back to you. You know who you feel like? You feel like Brandon Ayuk.
On the defense side.
When you feel like Brandon Ayuk, you did all that holding out and crying and ended up taking the same deal that they offered you in the beginning because we never came back to the table. We offered him that deal and walked away.
And
Never negotiated or nothing.
And watch this. This is what he just said. 1 damn year and the defense still sucks.
But this is why I would have traded him because he's not gonna make y'all defense good by himself. So you're spending 30 million to still have a bad defense. Like I can understand if he was just a missing piece and like at least I don't think Dallas's defense is good, but they got pieces. Like they got a couple of corners. You got Brand, you got what's the guy? Bland, and you got Diggs in the secondary. Then you got they got 2 or 3 pieces that are decent over there in Dallas. So if you throw Micah in the mix, it helps. You throw Trey in the mix, it doesn't help. Because even with his however many sacks he had last 17 and a half, 18 and a half sacks, y'all was still getting blown out. And you was still having a shootout with everybody.
Right.
So it's not like you are gonna swing it's not gonna work. It's not gonna help. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna get 15 to 18 sacks, you're gonna get signed somewhere else next year, if not traded by the deadline. Well, technically, I don't think they're allowed to trade you the year they sign you. I think it's a rule. It's a rule that you can't get traded the year you sign the contract.
And he's gonna be an unrestricted.
See, Shador's number 3, Gabriel's number 2. They're not telling us nothing we don't know.
Oh, they just hit you up with that. Yeah, this one he said they wasn't giving a 32-year-old DN a multi-year deal.
But I don't see why, because he's 31 and he hasn't shown regression and he's not out there getting injured every year. Like he plays almost every game from what I recall, and his production is better than Myles Garrett. He's been the top sack leader in the NFL the last 2 years. So I don't even understand how he didn't win Defensive Player of the Year last year. They gave it to Surtain. Surtain didn't have as much of an impact on anything than Hendricks did. He led the league in sacks.
Well, you know what? The only edge he had on him his team was the playoffs.
Yeah, I think if Hendricks was on a team that was winning, they would have gave him Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, because they said that is because of your defense.
But Myles Garrett got it on a bad team. You dig? Like, I don't understand why they didn't give it to him. I think he was the best defensive player in the league last year. Because they couldn't stop. Think about it. You have nobody else on the entire team that you need to stop on that defense. So you're pushing all the double teams, all the chip blocks, everything at him. And he still led the NFL in sacks. You got to give credit where credit is due sometime. I'm talking about the NFL itself.
I don't know what's the criteria when you get these awards, because they're like
that's insane because you've given it to players who had less of an impact.
Well, I'm gonna get. Let me get this comment before I get to the next slide. He said, hold up. You said Myles Garrett. You know the Browns threw away money. They gave their.
They overpaid him to get him to come back. Yeah. And that's why he did the little song and dance and I'm gonna leave and I want to be traded. You know, they did that bullshit. Yeah. He was never going nowhere. They was always gonna overpay him, and they messed up the market because the next person under him was making like 33 million, and they jumped up off 35, and they jumped out the window and gave him 41. Like, the Browns are retarded. They're always going to mess the market up because nobody wants to play there.
Nobody wants to play in Cleveland. Speaking of money, another person that got their money Scary Terry. He's staying in Washington. Was it 96?
96, 3 years, 96.
That's good. That's a good deal for him.
32 million a year. Yeah, I guess it depends on what you looking at. I think it's fair. I think it's fair. 32, because that's about what Ayuk is making. That's about what Metcalf just got. 'Cause I think Metcalf got 33. I'd have probably gave him the same deal as Metcalf, if not better, because they came in the same year, but he's had a better career than Metcalf.
He's the guy, the one receiver on that team.
On a bad team. Well, not now, but
Well,
they were bad since
yeah,
he's been there. He's
yeah.
only had 1 year where they were actually competitive. Well, they went to the playoffs that 1 year, but
2 years. I guess we got to count 2020. But
yeah,
they won the division that year. They went to the playoffs. This last year they went to the playoff, the conference championship. And like I said it last week. Most of those games, this guy was the clutch receiver. So
he's the only receiver. The next best receiver from last year ain't even on the team. He's on the Jacksonville Jaguars, De'Ami Brown.
And it's not like he was asking to be the number one paid receiver in the league either. So
no, he wasn't. They tried to play him because he's 31, but he hasn't shown any regression whatsoever. He actually had a better year the older he got.
Twan said the players' union should try to get rid of the franchise tag in the next.
That'll never happen. That'll never. First of all, the franchise tag, it helps the players too. It helps the team, but it also helps the players because the first tag is a certain amount and it's all guaranteed. The second tag is a way higher amount than the first tag. So if you have to get that second tag, I mean, if I was a team, I'd use it. Shit, if I was the Cowboys, I'd use it on his ass. I use it on Micah. I'd tag him twice because it's saving you money on the first tag. And then and it's giving you control for more time. Because then you got control for 3 years instead of 1 or 2.
I didn't hear much about Parson, but I think they're still talking.
Bro, they haven't even offered him a contract, nothing. They haven't negotiated. They haven't talked to him or his agent.
So as a 49er fan that you are, how you feel about this guy right here with the confidence in the backfield with CMC? Because I totally forgot he was with y'all.
I like it because he doesn't get hurt. Like right now, Garendo got a shoulder injury. The other guy has a high ankle sprain. So we kind of need him right now. And he's a starting running back coming to be a backup for us. I like it also because I think it'll give Shanahan it'll make Shanahan stop using CMC as much. It'll let him take a break, even though it's kind of hard to do that when you want the receiver CMC on the field.
Right.
Because he puts that pressure on the defense.
I was just about to say, like, this dude is between the tackles runner.
Yeah, he's a thumper.
He's an elusive dual threat. So
But in this offense, you're basically a one cut and go running back, and that's what they want him to do.
I think he can do it.
That one cut and go.
I think he can do it.
I think he's a solid backup, and we got him for free because we got a 5th round pick from Minnesota for Mason, and we gave them the 5th round pick that we got from Minnesota to get him. So we literally gave up nothing.
Gave up nothing. You pretty much gave up. You re-gifted. That's what y'all did.
Yeah,
you re-gifted.
We gave up Mason for Brian Robinson, which I think is a good trade. I like Mason, but Brian Robinson's the number 1.
Welcome back to Raiderville or Marty Cooper. I think it's a 1-year deal.
I'm not happy about this.
Please, why? Why are you not happy about this?
Because he was going to sign with the Niners and ended up going to the Raiders. I think they offered him more.
Oh, it's a 1-year deal. So
yeah, he was going to sign with us. It was between us and them, and he chose them.
You think it's because of more money? Like,
I don't know what it was, but
I mean,
I think he went there because they don't really have. You got Jacoby Myers, and then after that, what veteran do you have? Trey Tucker. So I think there he's gonna be more of a focal point in the passing game. You know what I mean? Because Bowers is their number one receiver, and Jacoby Myers requested a trade, so who knows if he's even gonna be there?
oh wow, I didn't even know about that shit. What
Yeah,
the?
Jacoby Myers was. It was. I'm hoping we get him because we was trying to get him. I like him because he has size and he's a route runner. But that was the same reason I like Cooper. But Jacoby Myers is younger than Cooper, so I'll take Jacoby. And Jacoby's not going to ask for top money or anything like that.
Hey, Twan, I said the same thing. Like maybe this motherfucker wanted to go back home. Hey, I don't know.
That too.
Do you think he would compare to like how
I
his
think they
career?
promised him. I think they promised him a bigger role because think about it. If he goes to the 49ers, he's going to be behind Pearsall. He's going to be behind Ayuk. He's going to be behind Juan Jennings, and he's going to be behind Kittle pretty much when it comes to him getting the ball.
Oh yeah.
You know, so he would have got a lot. And then we got Robinson from the Rim. So it's more of a log jam in San Fran than it is for the Raiders. Because you got on the Raiders, you got Jacoby Myers, you got Trey Tucker, you got the kid back that they drafted, Jack Beck, and then what? You know what I mean? So he has way more of a chance of having a more carved out role for the Raiders than he does with us.
That's all he wants. Like, to be honest with
Pretty
you,
probably, most likely, he's going to get a lot more playing time over there than he would coming to play with us.
Well, welcome home, brother. Well, not even a Giant fan. We all knew that someone had to go, and it was going to be him. But DeVito, I'm going to tell you right now.
Najee Harris just got activated for week 1.
Ooh.
For the Chargers.
I
can't believe y'all did this to my boy Danny DeVito, bro.
I can't believe it, but I'm going to tell you right now. This would be the perfect opportunity, DeVito. I know you might not like it, but listen to me very well. Go to the Jets. Stay home.
Don't listen to him, DeVito.
Go to the Jets. Go to the Jets. Look, listen. You might get the start opportunity because their quarterback looks kind of scary right now. So
yeah, but look who's behind him.
Who is behind him? I don't even know who's behind him.
T-Mobile.
Oh, damn. Stay on the practice squad. You might come back on. Never know.
And that other kid, Martinez, actually looked the best out of all of them in the preseason.
Yeah. And now that's the third. That's the third string, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He kept them in games, especially that Eagles game. But I know you're a Jet fan. Sir. But I was kind of. We knew it was gonna happen just because even like all of them was playing good. Everybody was playing good in the preseason. It looked good. I should say that.
DeVito was never gonna have a job. They brought him in to have an extra body for camp. He was never gonna have a job there. Because you're not going to bring in Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson, and draft the quarterback in the first round if you keep in Danny DeVito.
And DeVito was undrafted, so it was like,
yeah, he's just a fan favorite.
And for some reason, we always had that shit. I swear to you, I never go for as a kid. We had a running back named Keith Elias, fan favorite, would never start a game in the regular season. He was like a preseason hero, and I kind of felt the same about this guy, but. Hey, where'd you go, man? Do what you gotta do. Make a career out of it. He said
Martinez. It's the NFL. He'll get on somebody's team.
Martinez from Nebraska is looking good for the Jets, and he might be your starter if
I think Martinez is the best quarterback on their roster. To be honest, the way he looked in the preseason, but it ain't never gonna happen because they gave Justin Fields $30 million, so they're not gonna eat that.
No.
And then you got T-Mobile backing him up, so.
So this is
I like Martinez more than all of them.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about earlier about Sanu.
He needs to pull Tanya Harding. He need to hurt them quarterbacks in front of him so he can get a chance, and then never give up the job.
Wait, who we talking about here?
The chick break the other chick's leg so she could get a job?
No, she broke because they didn't like each other. It was like,
Nah, she wanted a job, bro. She did that so she could get ahead in life.
Oh shit. Oh, let's go with this situation.
But you see what I mean? We wouldn't be talking about this dude if he wasn't Deion's son. We wouldn't even know what team he got picked up on.
And that's the crazy part, like,
because how many undrafted free agents do we actually know by name right now? I know a bunch because I'm a junkie, but
just me and you know one. We just talked about the Jets. Yeah. Our boy Don. But other than that, right now I can't remember a undrafted.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not worried about these people because I know that they're gonna end up getting signed to a practice squad. Yeah, I mean, he'll get re-signed to the practice squad, or he can go to the CFL.
I'm telling you, bro, I always say this because I'm not saying the UFL cannot help out because at least 30 fucking players from that league got signed to the NFL. But go to the CFL much faster, all that stuff.
You go out there and ball out, they gonna notice you. And the competition isn't as hard as the NFL, so you can actually go over there and look real. I've seen some trash. That dude Perkins that killed it in the UFL this year, he was trash. He was the backup for the Rams. I remember him. He was trash. He went over there and was the MVP of the league.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you remember when the XFL first came out and Tommy Maddox was the MVP and he came back and it could happen. It could happen, but
it happens all the time.
You just got to do your thing. So I mean, I'm not sad. Like with.
Oh wow.
Oh, what you got? What you got?
McGarry, the starting left tackle for the starting is he the left or he's the right tackle for the Falcons. He's out. He's now out for the year. He was only supposed to miss the first 4 weeks. Now he's out for the year. And Penix is left-handed, so that's his strong side tackle.
Ooh.
That's his back. That's the person that protects his backside.
How the mighty has fallen. Carson Wentz. Now he's with the Vikings.
He got a ring. I don't feel sorry for people that are in good positions.
Oh, were you about to say he got a ring?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. That's not his ring.
I don't feel sorry for people that he played half the season and got him halfway there.
That's not his ring. Nick Foles took him to the Super Bowl.
I agree, but I don't feel bad for dude. You still in the NFL. You just bouncing from team to team. This helped them. This helped them trade Sam. I'm surprised. No, I'm not surprised the Eagles didn't bring him back. But I'm saying he could have went back to Philly instead of them trading for Sam Howell.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now,
he's got to be one of the better backups in the league.
This is the scary part of this whole situation, and I'm saying this for JJ. JJ, don't get hurt because I'm not going through this shit again. Because then another backup takes it over for the Vikings to have a good season, and then they're going to say, "Fuck it, we're going to keep this guy."
And that's the crazy part because the head coach is the reason they be having so much success at quarterback on the Vikings. Because O'Connell, he's a beast when it comes. He's a quarterback whisperer for real. So almost anybody can go there and look good in his system.
You know what, Twan? You just say that. And I never said Phil got 2 rings. I always say he got 1, and he was there. Same thing. Good one. Good comparison. I'm a Giant fan, I say that. So good comparison. Good one. Look, this is gonna be what? he got released. I didn't think he's gonna make it anyway.
Who?
Hooker.
Oh yeah. I don't even know why that made news.
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot that's gonna make news right now. He didn't make it. He got released. Fuck Wave. And this is what you were just talking about. They signed They signed Huntley,
They just needed an extra body for the preseason.
and this was they brought him in for that game.
I think he's played on every team in the NFL.
Did he play for the Dolphins last year?
Yep, he was there.
Oh.
I don't understand. If you a Dolphins quarterback, just keep throwing the ball to Tyreek Hill. I don't get it. What else is there to do?
You could throw it 20 yards away. If you're running, get that shit.
Hand it to a Shane and throw it to Tyreek. You have two jobs, and they still fuck that up.
This is not breaking news, but it is funny news to me.
Well, it just came out today. It's technically breaking news. They just announced it an hour ago.
It's funny to me. Like y'all really showing that y'all taking this season. Y'all made this motherfucker starter?
All right, so what did he start? 5 games last year, 6, something like that?
Something like that.
He has 0 wins. In those games, he has 0 wins in the NFL. He's never won as a starting quarterback. I love it because, I'm a gambler. I'll take him to get under 200 passing yards every game, and he has never let me down. He has not let me down one time.
I'm mad. So if he's a starter, okay, all right. Well, I mean, it's not to me. Like you just said, he has not won a single NFL game. He was not that damn good in college.
No,
my wife is an Oklahoma fan, but kind of, and
he was good his first year with Oklahoma, and that's what got him Heisman buzz. That's what got him talked about. Then the next year, he was supposed to be a top Heisman person, all that good talk, and then he stunk it up.
Sound like Dan Williams to me.
He stunk it up bad.
He said, "Throw it to Tyreek and don't get a concussion." That's fucked up, homie.
That's your only job. Throw to Tyreek Hill. Like, the kid almost had 2,000 yards 2 or 3 times. Just throw to him.
Hey, do we get any updates on this Tyreek Hill situation? Because I ain't seen nothing.
They haven't worked things out yet. They keep talking about we're working on the relationship between Hill and Tua. Hill is gone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because you was brought there to help Tua's career. Now, Tua don't like you. So
that's hard. That's hard to get a Hawaiian dude
it ain't hard when you come out and say your quarterback sucks and you want to be traded and you ain't gonna be here next year. It ain't that hard once you say stuff like that in the media.
He said Rattler is the starter, but they couldn't trade. We just told you why the Saints did. They tanking this year. They rebuilding. Speaking of another quarterback, he got waived. Sam Hartman. Of course, he got waived. I think they brought in somebody else. Or
they got whatchamacallit. What's the kid that came out the same year? Jameis Winston. Him and Jameis Winston were 1 and 2. They still got him.
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, they got him in he the number 2. He just didn't play. He didn't play in the preseason. He was hurt.
And then this motherfucker gets waived. It's a lot of waves going on. It's probably some more will happen while we talking. So just stand by.
They was talking about maybe waiving Taysom Hill.
Really?
I don't think they should, but bro, they tanking. Anybody can go.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Aints this year. We're going back to the Aints. If y'all remember
those days. They haven't traded Kamara and got what they could get from him.
And the last release that I got is Desmond Ritter.
Another doodle bird.
So that's the Bengals. I mean, you was not going to play in time unless
because they got the other boy. They love that backup they got over there because he looked solid when Burrow went down and couldn't play.
Mm-hmm.
He actually looked good, and he looked good in the preseason. So he wasn't supposed to make the team.
You supposed to have done something spectacular. You supposed to. I said last week the only way a person that knows they're not gonna make the team is you can make chicken salad out of chicken shit, and you did not do that this preseason. So sorry, kid, you gotta go. What you said, Karma Who? Kamar? No, they not gonna do that.
They need to trade him.
They need to, but that's the only way they gonna get tickets in the
Bro, I'm telling you, right now they have to make sure they get the number one pick. They gotta, and then you gotta think about it. These players are gonna go in the office and ask them to be traded because they don't want to be a part of a rebuild. Why would someone want to waste it? Why you think Tyrann Matthew retired? Because it would have been too hard to trade him for the cap hit, and then he didn't want to be a part of no rebuild. I'm out here risking injury. I'm already older. I'm out here. I gotta hit people every game, and you rebuilding. You tanking for somebody from next year. I'm surprised Cam Jordan ain't asked to get up out of there. Him, Demario Will, like half their offensive line. Like these dudes are older, bro. They can't. They ain't got that much time left.
I think Cam Jordan, he just, I don't know why.
Cam is gonna be on a new team by the trade deadline, and he's going to a contender. I can see somebody. I definitely see a team like the Eagles giving up something big for him because they like swinging for the fences. You know what I mean? Teams like that, I could see going for him.
I mean, he definitely got to go to a contender.
He's going to a contender. He's not going to leave trash and go to more trash. He's going to a contender.
You got to go to a contender. You don't go to a contender if they trade you.
The Chiefs, I could see the Chiefs try to pull it off.
We talking about what deadlines like midseason,
the Chargers.
Week 8.
It's certain teams I could see them busting that move. Shit, I could see the Broncos because remember he played for that head coach.
He said Cam Jordan will be on the NFL rules. I mean, he already there, but he just need a team. Just need a team to go to. Let's go to it. The last week of preseason football. This was your chance to shine, to try to make a team. And damn it, some teams look good. Some teams look damn terrible. And
the one game that I want to talk about, the Bears and Chiefs, they both played their starters till halftime.
Oh, really? I didn't. Shit. Hold on.
And the Bears was getting smoked.
Oh, he said Cam Jordan will be on NFL Network this year. Yeah, that's going to be his second job. He don't get a team.
He's going to be a great commentator when the time is right.
Yeah.
He has the personality for that. Yo, bro, I'm going to need you to go back a bunch of episodes and bring up where I told you take the Giants every week in the preseason.
Oh, I don't have to go that far.
I told you.
It was like
if you betting on anything, bet on the Giants every game in the preseason. It's when you bet in preseason football, you betting on the teams that's the deepest at quarterback. Because you gotta think about it. You got Danny DeVito, who started real NFL games against number one defenses, going up against fourth string players that's trying to make the team. You can't even fuck that up.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. So when you bet in preseason, that shit is easy. Take the Giants every game.
He said that these three straight episodes.
And they did exactly what I said every game.
I mean, and I tell people I don't get excited for preseason. I'm just looking to see.
I don't get excited. I just like money. I like easy money, and that was easy money.
They look good. It's just that now, if you want me to talk real to you as a Giant fan, I'm going to talk real to you. That defense is going to keep us in games. That's it. Because our schedule is, like we said when we first started, it's the hardest schedule
I think.
in the league.
All right. I think the defense is going to stop you from getting blown out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to keep you in games. And the only reason I'm going to say that is because they had one of the worst offenses last year. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. They brought back 10 starters from last year's offense. The only difference is the quarterback.
Well, hold on.
Now, granted, Russell Wilson is a solid quarterback, but we got to see what we get out of him in this offense and at this stage in his career.
Wait. Hold on. Let's add on to some other factors. Just like your team, We was fucking so on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully our line can stay healthy this whole season. Thomas. Thomas. That's what I'm talking to. That's one. Is that you bugging the Giants got the I just said that. The Giants got the hardest schedule.
They do.
We got the hardest schedule. His team got the easiest schedule. The 49ers.
What are you talking about?
The 49ers got the easiest
What
schedule.
are you
But-
talking about?
but
We
the
got
Giants-
nothing but juggernauts on our schedule.
Anyway.
Y'all got the Saints on your schedule.
I mean, we're gonna talk. I got that. I got what you asked. I got that. Hold on, I got that for you. Oh, but the weakest just stay in the games. I ain't say win. I said stay in the games.
Yeah, I don't think. Like I said, I think they're gonna stop you from getting blown out. Like I honestly think y'all might win the first week against Washington. I think it's gonna take some time to get everything going.
It's gonna take a lot of
Washington.
prayer. A lot of prayer.
I think Washington's going to take some time to get going. But I think if y'all could stop the run, y'all going to be okay against teams like Washington. If they forced to throw, I don't think they want to do that.
With Scary Terry and Debo?
But you improved your secondary. You strengthened the defensive line even more. I'm not enthusiastic about the linebacking core. I like, but I don't love. And I think they'll be all right on defense. I just worry about the offensive side.
As we should. The Steelers survived. The Panthers. Anything good? Either one of these teams that you saw if you watched the game?
We can go to the next slide. This game was a shit show.
I got you.
Bunch of field goals and 2 touchdowns. This was another shit show.
You know what he said? He said Dart would be started by week 3. Ooh.
You know why Dart won't start? Dart won't start for the exact same reason you just said. It's the strength of schedule. They don't want to put him out there against the toughest teams in the league and have him going against all playoff teams off the back. Because I promise you, this ain't preseason no more. You ain't going out there facing some bum-ass third stringers and airing them out and running all over them. You're going to get your shit pushed back, especially him because he don't like to slide and he don't like to run out of bounds. He want to take on hits. Like, they going to bust your ass doing that against them big boys, them real big boys.
You face them boys that got child support.
Yeah, like you ain't go against them top dudes that's trying to knock your head off. You went against some dudes just trying to make the team and hoping they don't get cut. This ain't that. Like even one of your players said it. Dexter Lawrence did an interview and they asked him what he thought of Dart, and he was real candid. He said, I'm not gonna say I don't care what you do in practice and in these preseason games, but you got to do it on the field and you got to do it when it counts. He said that's the only thing that matters is if you can do it on the field and do it when it counts. So when you got the head of your defense saying something like that, that means to me he's seen something that he ain't that confident in right now. And he wants to, he probably seen Dart go against the ones and ain't looked that good in practice. But go against the 2s and the 3s, he looked amazing.
You run one, Dexter. Sexy Dex. You got it. You definitely got to say, you the captain. You El Capitan. You're not gonna say shit just to make motherfuckers feel good, feel welcome.
Yeah, he spit the truth.
Right. You try to be the franchise quarterback. I'm just telling you right now, you look good. You look scary your first pass you threw. We all remember that. That you look good, but you didn't face nobody yet. You didn't face the guys that getting these multiple contracts. You didn't even face the guys that like I just said, that's not playing just for the recognition of going to the playoffs. They playing for their lives. This is their life. So you going in. I was just watching his college days. I totally forgot he played for USC. He started with USC. Every highlight I saw, this dude don't slide. He don't slide at all. No. You can't do that here. Ask Tua. Tua didn't slide. And look,
you're gonna go night, and you fumbled the last time you didn't slide.
He was crip walking.
You just got lucky that the play got called back. You gotta chill out with that.
No, this is like y'all. They need to do sliding drills for you young quarterbacks. I'm telling you, because y'all go to a baseball field and just learn how to
They
slide.
keep thinking this is college. You can't get away with what you did in college.
And that goes.
Like I can't wait to see. I'm trying to. I want to see if Travis Hunter's even gonna play 17 games, let alone play both sides of the ball. You played 18 snaps in one preseason game, and you ain't played since because you hurt. But you
Whew.
trying to tell me this frail little motherfucker is supposed to get out there and play both sides of the ball, and
Not
you
playing.
supposed to get hit, then go out there and hit somebody on the next play? Like, come on, bro. Stop thinking this is college.
You go have to gain some weight, or you got to choose sides, bro. We thought you could do it.
Don't get
But
me wrong, his stamina is crazy in terms of being able to run, and you ain't even getting tired, you ain't getting winded. Like his conditioning is top notch. But bro, cut it out.
like, okay, I gotta laugh at this comment. He said Russell Wilson will get hit and go home to Sierra. Winston will still crab legs better than he can throw a football. So Dirk. Hey. Winston's eating W's. Y'all saw that little funny shit him and Dirk was doing. But fuck all that. The
Like I said,
game.
I think they just keeping him. I think they keeping him out for safety reasons that make sense.
What
Who the
about this
hell
game?
is Drew Moss?
What about this game right here? With the you said it's a shit another shit show. Jets.
Yeah, nothing special in that game.
Uh okay.
There wasn't a lot special in most of these preseason games.
I mean I thought what about how Cam look?
Cam, he didn't do nothing special. I gotta see him in the regular season because, and right now I haven't seen much. Like they put him out there for a few series. It looks like he gets about 60 yards, no touchdowns.
Mm.
Like I haven't seen much out of him, and he should. I'm thinking he's gonna go out there and carve it up because, yeah, I mean it's the first. I mean, you playing against backups, so I'm thinking he's gonna go out there and get busy. It
I,
ain't happened yet.
I don't know. He's a
Maybe they saving it for the first week of the season. Who they play week one?
I forgot. You know what? What it reminds me of? Do you remember when Cam for rookie year? No one like everyone's like, oh, we want to know what he'd do, and he blew up the first game. Him
Yeah,
and
he threw for like 400 and change.
right. So I hope that's what they're thinking. But
Cam Ward ain't got no Steve Smith. He got a Calvin Ridley, and Calvin Ridley's kind of banged up right now, so he should be ready for week one though.
we'll see.
But this is what I'm saying. You bring Cam Newton into the league. You give him a Hall of Fame receiver like Steve Smith. I don't think the Titans did anything good for Cam Ward in terms of what they bought in. Like they top free agent signing was Tyler Lockett. Like that's your top offensive weapon that you bought in to help your young quarterback.
Oh wow.
Your number one running back is Tony Pollard still, like Tajay Spears. Like you didn't go out like you see what the Bears did. They traded for Keenan Allen. They drafted Roma Dunze. Like they went in for this, traded for DJ Moore. They went hard on the offensive side of the ball, signed Swift. Like they tried to go in, like even and then the next year when they got the three top offensive linemen off the free agency. You know what I mean? So they trying to help him. Like for him to fail, it's all on him. If Cam fails, he didn't have the team around him to succeed.
Speaking of our boy Milton right here, I saw some highlights. He looked good during this game against Atlanta. Um, Dak should Dak worry?
No, no, it ain't look that good. He ain't look that good.
I just,
Dak,
I mean,
Dak is making 60 million. Dak is gonna have he's gonna be in the conversation for MVP this year only because they
wow.
don't have they don't have the defense to stop teams. So they're gonna throw a lot. And Dak has weapons right now. He was in the MVP conversation when he only had CD Lamb. Now you bring in George Pickens, like now you got an actual receiving core for the first time. And I'm not impressed with their run game. So he's gonna be throwing a lot.
Who's
his numbers are gonna be high this year.
who's their running back? I know we said
They
that.
got Devontae Williams, or whatever his first name is. They got Williams from the Broncos. They got bum ass Miles Sanders as number 2. Then they got my boy, and they just cut your boy today.
Dude from Kansas?
Deuce, yeah, they just cut him today. Deuce Vaughn's son.
Damn.
Hey, I think his father might have got cut with the last head coach.
Jeez. All right, this game you want to talk about? Bears Chiefs.
Bears came back in the second half. First half they looked like shit. They looked like because they was playing, they was throwing more shit at Fields than just regular cover 2 defense, and he couldn't handle it.
Fields.
So yeah, not Fields. Williams.
Is he starting to play like Fields to you?
They both trash.
How you think Kansas City looked though?
Kansas City was doing what they wanted to do. They was feeding Rashee Rice, which I think they might hold his suspension off till next year because he's not even having a hearing till September 20th.
Oh,
so his suspension might get held off. And everybody gonna say they cheating for Kansas City, but you got Thornton, you got Hill, you got Thornton, you got Rice, you got Juju, you got Xavier Worthy, you got Hollywood. Like everybody talking stupid, saying the same. They not gonna win the division this year. They not gonna win the AFC. They have a better offense now than they've had in years. Why would they? You got a healthy Pacheco back. You traded with us and got Mitchell at running back. You got Pacheco, Mitchell, and Hunt. So you got a monster running back. And what's the other kid that they drafted? I think last year.
By committee and
yeah, I mean, and they bought in he was a tight end. He was a tight end for the Packers when Shit Show was still there, when Rodgers was still there. Runyon. They bought in Runyon at tight end. So you got 2 backup tight ends to go with Kelsey's old ass. You got a nice receiving core now. You got a running back by committee, but Pacheco looked real good in this same game. Pacheco had a touchdown and was running all over them. Like they secured the left. That kid they drafted out of Ohio State, Simmons. He's healthy and looked like he's gonna be ready to start the season. So their O-line is gonna be better. So they got a better O-line than last year, better receiving core than last year, better running back group than last year. Come on. And everybody's down on them this year because they lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl. They about to butt, and you've been talking shit about them and got Patrick Mahomes saying he can't wait till the season starts. He's ready. He's tired of hearing this shit.
He's ready right now.
He said he's tired of hearing this shit. He ready to play now. So, bro, I feel sorry for the NFL.
Two things. One, congratulations to Kelsey.
Just got engaged.
You need to thank us. Because we told you to keep your career. You about to get married. And now y'all getting married. So congratulations. And what you just said is, I'm just going to follow up with it. Y'all can't say this every year. And these dudes either always in the AFC
every year
or the Super Bowl. They gotta have a losing record for me to even think that it's over. If they in the playoffs, they still the team to beat.
Bro, you gotta show me that somebody can stop them from winning the AFC for me to believe it.
You gotta dominate them. You got the Eagles did it because one, they found out that the Eagles defense.
It's about matchups. They had a great matchup. The Eagles defense matched up against their offense great. I think if they had the offense that they have now, it wouldn't have been the same way because the only receiver they really had to throw to was Xavier Worthy and Kelsey. And Kelsey's washed up. So imagine if they had Rashee Rice, they just bought Juju back. He wasn't even there that long. You know what I mean? So now you got Rashee Rice, who's is going to kill it. He was killing them before he got hurt. You got Rashee Rice back. He's playing. Like, I tell you, Baltimore don't lose in the preseason.
Hey, this was the
Giants and Baltimore take them.
This is the battle of the DMV. Baltimore against Washington.
They made me some money, cause I bet on them to win by 20. I bet on them to win by 23.
Hey, damn.
That's how dirty I was playing. I bet on them to win by 23.
Damn.
And they won by 27.
That's some good money. Texas against the Lions.
Texans to me are gonna have a top 5 offense, even though Joe Mixon won't be back until at least week 4, because he's on the PUP list. They're gonna have a top 4 offense. First of all, they got a rookie that they drafted that can ball at running back, and they got Chubbs. So Nick Chubbs is a great replacement for Joe Mixon.
Ooh.
A great replacement. So you got Chubbs, you got the young boy in the backfield. They still got Damian Pierce. Like they good at running back. They went and got a bunch of receivers. A bunch of receivers. The two kids they drafted, they traded for Christian Kirk. You got Nico Collins back healthy. They got that Hutchinson kid. Like they were so deep, it was easy for them to trade Mechie.
CJ is about to be all.
They got three tight ends. Like they're about to air this shit out. The only thing they don't have is an offensive line. They got a top defense. They got a top 3 defense.
But like you just named all
great coach.
That also line gonna look good because it's not gonna take that long. Like you go passing the ball, gonna be out his hand anyway. Like shit.
Yeah.
Here. You go do dump off or play action, and you already know it's down the field. So CJ gonna he might be an MVP contender if they play good. Speaking of Tank, the Saints and Broncos game. There's nothing for me to talk about. I watched the game. It's nothing.
That kid Franklin for the Broncos. I think he's gonna make some noise for them this year. Because they've been getting him the ball and he's been looking good.
That man wants the job.
No, he was Bo Nix. He was one of Bo Nix's number 1 receivers in college.
As I said, he wants that number 1 spot.
Nah, he ain't gonna get that. Cortland Sutton got that, and then Marvin Mims got it after him. But he just wants more balls, and I think he's gonna get it. Especially they just traded the kid Vele to the Saints.
Be the third. I like the third receiver. I love the third receiver because they do more option routes.
Well, they have an easier way to go because they're playing against a slot corner most of the time.
Or a linebacker, depending on how they
do. Like they're not going against your top corner or your number 2 corner. They're going up against somebody else, and they should be able to win that battle.
Should. Colts against the Bengals. I didn't watch this game, but I
didn't watch it either. I know it was a blowout, though.
I still got questions of Danny is the no 1 quarterback.
You know what I did? I went and drafted Tyler Warren in a bunch of my drafts. Daniel Jones ain't throwing deep. He's going to throw a bunch of underneath passes. And who them underneath passes going to go to? Tyler Warren. So I took him in a bunch of drafts.
He should average at least 6 catches a game. This game we was just talking about. No, it was something I need to add about this. It was a little thing that happened towards the end of the game where
they benched Shador.
Yeah, he got upset that they benched him, bro. He was not looking good. That's what happens.
Not even just that she wasn't looking good. They're trying to get all 4 quarterbacks in the game. So
shit.
this was the time to bring the other quarterback in. Plus, you didn't look good when you was in there.
So it's 6 snaps, 5 for sacks.
And then they trying to make a big deal. 4 out of the 5 linemen that was blocking for him got released when they did their cuts. Those same linemen was blocking for Gabriel. And Gabriel was out there looking good. So I don't want to hear that.
Well, unfortunately, Green Bay against the Seahawks.
They shut them down.
Damn. Okay. I mean, I think that was Willis. Willis was almost the quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a job. Well, we're back up anyway. Not saying he's gonna start.
Another shit show. Everybody is really down on the Dolphins preseason. They're saying that the Dolphins offense does not look good. It don't look like they know what they're doing. They don't look like they have any continuity. They said the team just don't look good at all.
He's definitely not gonna be a playoff team.
I'm gonna say no only because of how tough the AFC looks right now.
We already know who the favorite in the division, so it's just I just said it. The favorite in the division.
Buffalo got a stronghold on that division.
Again, damn. When I was a kid, they had a stronghold in that division.
They back. All you gotta do is get a top quarter. You get your quarterback figured out. Everything else seems to fall in place.
I can't say completely back because during my childhood, they at least reached Super Bowl 4 times. I mean, they didn't win none of them, but they're definitely in the conversation. Hopefully this year something might change. But then again, we all know the result. Buffalo will meet Kansas City in the playoffs, and we know the story of that book. Same book, different pages with the same ending. Your 49ers. We just talked about the two sons that one got cut. But how y'all looking? How y'all looking right here?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought we might have lost this game.
Here.
But they wasn't jacking that. Because after you know the bullshit that happened with Harbaugh and the Niners when Harbaugh left and got fired. And then Trey Lance, we traded him. So I'm thinking Trey Lance gonna get in there and try to show out a little bit. Harbaugh gonna make his team play a little bit harder this game. They was in Trey Lance's ass. They was running him down in that backfield. They wasn't playing with him.
Game. If this was a regular season game, I think it would have been an all-out.
But I'm gonna tell you like this though. I don't think Moody gonna make it till the end of the season.
Why you say that?
This nigga was missing extra points. He out there missing extra points. The week before, he was 4 for 6 on field goals. That 59-yarder sounded good, and it won the game. But technically, if you would have made the other ones, you wouldn't have needed that to win the game. We'd have had a lead.
You know what y'all need to do? Keep showing him the video of Debo smacking the shit out of him.
But it wasn't even him that Debo put hands on. The long snapper tried to get in the middle, and Debo put hands on the long snapper for getting involved.
This show him.
Debo had his hand in his face like, yo, then you miss another kick, I'm going to punch you in your motherfucking mouth.
Just show him that, and then we need someone on that team to beat Debo. Like, hey, you better make this field goal.
You need Trent Williams to go talk to him.
Oh, God, he won't miss a field. I know I won't miss a field goal.
You need Trent to go talk to him.
Trent talked to me. I ain't missing that damn field goal. If I do, my car's already started with the keys in it.
He's going to make a 70-yarder. Trent go talk to him.
A verse, since you brought up your Raiders, 20-10 against the Cardinals. But how do you think the Raiders look?
I can't wait to see what Ashton Genty do in the regular season because they are so high on him.
I don't know. It was not this game. It was another game. He looked good between the tackles. As he did.
He looked good against us. He looked good against the Niners last week.
Yeah.
He looked good against us last week.
I definitely want to see how he is.
Well, we didn't play. I mean, it's easy to look good when we didn't play nobody.
Right.
Like, we didn't play nobody. Not first string, like none of our D tackles played that game. Like, the dudes that was out there was super no-name brand. So it was easy to run through the line. You got to do that when they know that's what you about to do.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait. As y'all know, the season starts September 4th. Dallas against the Cowboys. And right now, what we about to do, Vegas gave us the over and under. How many wins each team they think each team going to get? And let's start it off. We have it in alphabetical order. Arizona, they think is 8.5 wins.
I'd say right about there.
Right about there?
I'd say right about there.
Yeah, that's your division 4 right there. So one of those wins.
I'll put them between 6 and 8. Ain't none of them coming against us. But I put them between 6 and 8.
I like how you do that real quick. Ain't none
I
of them.
mean, they beat us last year. We was hurt and banged up. It ain't that.
Uh,
This ain't that.
they got the Falcons 7.5. Well, 7.5. I know what 0.5 is. 7.5 over and under. The Ravens 11.5. Wow. Wow. Buffalo 11.5. So remember, those are two teams that for years we keep on saying that is always next to the Kansas City Chiefs. You just can't beat them in the playoffs. Or at least the Ravens can't beat Buffalo in the playoffs and vice versa. The Bears 8.5. Cincinnati 9.5 wins. So they put a little trust in that defense, at least put in playoff contention. Cleveland's 5.5. Let's put them back on here first. Okay.
What was the last one?
Cleveland's 5.5 games.
I think they could win 6 or 7 games, depending on who's on the schedule.
Okay.
They usually still won against the Ravens and still won against the Bengals.
Oh yeah, I never will forget that shit last year. When they beat the Ravens, Jay Winston went crazy. Cowboys 7.5 wins.
Over.
Okay. Denver 9.5 wins.
Honestly, I'd have to look at their schedule, but I don't know. I think they're a better team on paper than last year. But remember, they didn't. When you look at the teams they beat, or you look at the quarterbacks they played against, it wasn't that impressive.
I think last year they caught everybody off guard a little bit to me because they ain't really know.
Teams are gonna expect Bo Nix this time around. They're gonna expect Sean Payton. So it's not going to be as easy as last year. Just like I think for the Redskins, for the Commanders, there's a few teams that ain't going to be able to sleep on. They're not going to get slept on again. The Vikings, I think people slept on the Vikings last year.
Oh yeah. Detroit. Speaking of the team that pretty much beat them for that title, Detroit is 10.5 games wins.
I think I'm gonna put them at 10.
I don't know. This not the is what's his name back?
Who?
Hutchinson?
Yeah, he back.
All right, Hutchinson's back. The defense should be all right. I think last year
I think it's a problem when you lose both coordinators. I don't think a team is built to just sustain that loss and keep ticking like it's like nothing happened. Right. That was your play caller. Like he was the one calling all them trick plays and shit.
Oh God, I think they averaged 2 trick plays a game.
That's what I'm saying. That's your play caller right there. So, and he's on a division rival.
Damn, right. Oh man, he know y'all playbook unless y'all changed it. But I still got Sonic and Knuckles, right? Let's see. Green Bay Packers, 9.5 games.
I think that's fair.
Okay. Houston, 9.5 games. I'm going over.
Over.
I'm going over. They go
because you're getting 6 automatically. So you just gotta win 5 more. You're automatically getting 6.
You talking about sweep in their division? Nobody. Oh shit! Damn. Okay. Colts.
Jacksonville might have a chance if the game is in London. Jacksonville always wins in London. Always wins in London.
I was saying they undefeated in London, ain't they? Colts 7.5.
I'd say about there, maybe 8 games. They have a solid defense and they have a great run game.
Definitely run game. A healthy Taylor. Jaguars. Hold on, what the fuck? I can't see that shit. Let me move this shit for a minute. Okay, they are 7.5.
I'll give them over that. Just call like the play caller on offense. Like that's who was calling the plays for Baker Mayfield last year, and you see the year he had. They got a legit Brian Thomas over there. I'm just not sold on the defense, and I'm not completely sold on the run game yet. You got ETN, you got Bigsby, you got the kid you just drafted too, and I like them, but I gotta see it because you had 2 out of those 3 last year, and your run game looked like shit. You gotta run the ball in this league.
People forget that. I don't know why people forget that, but I mean, I get it. The passing game exciting, but it also it's like that's your gift and curse.
You need it to complement each other. You need a balance.
Yeah, yeah. Kansas City, 11.5 games. I take
Over,
that.
over.
Shit, I'll take the 11.5, at least
They
12.
won 15 last year with a worse team than they have now. I'm
Yeah.
taking and they wasn't motivated last year. They're motivated now. I'm taking the over all day.
Shit. Las Vegas.
You gotta remember, they sweep their division most of the time.
I still not counting that Broncos game last year.
Yeah, they sweep their division most of the time. You
Most of the
starting with 6.
5 or 6. 5 or 6. I got you.
They usually drop one to the Raiders, a game they were sleeping on. Every team does it. Almost every team drops one to a bad team in their division.
Speaking of a bad team in the division,
I call it a Vegas game. Vegas made money on that game.
sorry, Birds, but the Raiders, speaking of Vegas, 6.5 games.
I put them at 6.
Ooh. Well, this is what, first year Carroll,
I see beating anybody in their division.
not one team.
And who else is on the schedule?
Like, you don't see them beating one team on the division.
I think the Broncos are way better than them on paper. I think it's the Chiefs. And then the Chargers are way better than them on paper.
Chargers.
Chargers had the number 1 scoring defense last year, 17.3 or some shit. They wasn't giving up a bunch of points last year to nobody. They're gonna play D and run the ball.
That's crazy work. Well, yeah, they definitely gonna run the ball. You know, we all know Harbaugh.
Yeah, now you got a Marion Hampton over there. They're gonna run the shit out that ball.
I'm sorry. Chargers. We just saw about Chargers. 9.5 games.
I give them 10.
So you're thinking that the AFC West gonna have the most teams in the playoffs? Because you gotta have 4 divisions.
It's but it's gonna be between the West and the North, because you're gonna have the Ravens win the division, then you'll probably have Pittsburgh or Cincinnati in the playoffs.
Pittsburgh. We'll get to them in a minute.
And then I put Kansas City winning, and then I put the Chargers in, and maybe most likely the Broncos. And then you already got Buffalo in. You know?
Yeah, okay.
And then you already got the Texans in.
Man, we definitely gotta see how this shit gonna play out.
So you never know what's gonna happen with the Jaguars. You never know what's gonna happen with the Bengals and Steelers.
Damn. So I don't see the Patriots. I don't see the Jets. I don't see the Dolphins.
I think the Patriots are still a year or 2 away. I think they're gonna be competitive in every game. I just don't know if they have enough pieces yet to compete with that with the AFC.
Especially in the East.
Yeah. Because Buffalo got a stronghold on the East.
Right.
Unless Josh Allen gets hurt, Buffalo got a stronghold on the East.
My God. Stud Los Angeles team. Rams, 9.5 wins.
I'll put them around 9.5 to 10.
To me, I think that's the right number with a healthy.
I think that's what's going to come down to. I don't think Stafford plays 17 games. I don't think Puka Nacua plays 17 games. So that's the problem with taking the Rams. And the defense is still a young defense.
Right. With But
Everybody on Versus, they talking about how nice Verse is. Like Colin Coward won't stop talking about this kid Verse. Verse had 4 sacks last year. Why are you so impressed?
he's not. Because you know what? With the Rams, so long we've been talking about Donald. Now he's not there. You need someone to talk about with the Rams defense. So
Bro,
you
it
talk
was
about one.
rookies that looked real good last year. But Verse, I mean, give it to him. He won defense. He won defensive rookie of the year. So he did something right.
Yeah, that last stretch, those last 18 games, he was all over the fucking place. Especially
Absolutely.
the playoff game where they could have beat the Eagles if he was all over the place. So, I mean, we'll see what the sophomore year do. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Miami Dolphins, 8.5 wins.
I give him that. I give him that.
I'm going
I,
under.
I give him. I give him 7 or 8. I don't think they're gonna be that good.
If they get 8-9 wins, you got a good coaching staff. Because that look good.
Sorry, let me check something real quick while we're talking.
All right.
Go ahead. I can hear you still.
All right. So we go with Minnesota's next, 8.5 wins.
Over.
Okay. Back to the Patriots. Patriots 7.5 wins.
Right about there.
This is bullshit. New Orleans 6.5 wins. I'm going
way under.
They're
I
trying
mean,
to get that number one. It's gonna be.
they are not gonna win a game this year, and if they do, it's gonna be one game. And who will that one game be against?
Better not be against us. Because we're
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at their schedule, they're not better than any team on their schedule.
My New York Football Giants 5.5.
Way over.
I'm gonna say at least give what do we got 7? Give me 7. Give me 7.
I'm gonna give you 9. Cause I think teams are gonna sleep on them, and I think they're gonna end up winning some games. Cause you got a decent running back crew. You got a nice running back core. You got weapons on the outside with Neighbor. You got a superstar receiver, a star receiver who's trying to be a superstar. You got Wendell Robinson. You got the kid Collins you drafted. You got a couple of tight ends.
Yeah, tight ends looking good. So it's got to the offense just got to start. They got gel. They got gel to make you like really get excited. Because I already know Tracy is good. Like,
I think they're gonna win. I think they're gonna win games people don't expect them to win.
there's one thing I want also. I want to hear about. I want this defense to be as advertised. The defense, the pass rush anyway, to be as advertised.
It's not as easy as you think when you're going against the best teams in the league. It's not like they playing a bunch of bums. Even in their division, all 3 teams are gonna be. To me, all 3 of them teams are gonna make the playoffs.
Cowboys, Eagles, Washington, all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Shit. New York.
So you're going against 3 playoff teams twice a year.
Twice a year. God damn it.
And you know Dak owns y'all. Y'all haven't beat Dak in like 10 tries.
We haven't beat him since his rookie season.
Yeah.
We beat the Cowboys, but we talking about him.
Not Dak.
But he's a starting quarterback since his rookie season. We swept him his rookie season. They took that shit personal. So the New York Jets, 5.5 wins.
I'd give them 6 or 7.
Aaron, you know I love you. You know you're my brother always, but you gotta give me 7. You gotta give me 7. And I want one of those victories in your division. At least 2 of them in your division. Because Buffalo's gonna be a hard one. That's gonna be a hard victory for y'all. Not really. I can't say that because the Jets used to give Buffalo some headaches.
They give Buffalo work.
Right.
They beat the defense though.
Damn.
Josh Allen don't play good against that defense for some reason.
For some reason, the Monday night game last year, they escaped.
Yeah.
They escaped. But yeah. The Eagles, 11.5.
I'd say about there. I'd say maybe 12.
12. Yeah, definitely
It
12.
depends, but their schedule. This is the thing with the Eagles. They had a little bit of turnover in terms of players and free agency, and then you got to hope they stay healthy,
Mm-hmm.
and then their schedule is much tougher than last year because you're not playing the Saints, the Falcons. You know what I mean? You're not playing the NFC South and the AFC South and the bums that you played last year. You're playing actual teams this year, so it's not going to be as easy as it was last year. They had a lot of easy games last year. Think about it. The Giants was horrific last year. The Cowboys without no Dak. So you had the Cowboys for 2 games with no Dak. You had the Giants for 2 games. That's like 4 bye weeks.
And those good games against Washington,
You lost one of the games against Washington.
That's what was that right? Y'all could have won that game. Hurts to say the whole game, but
that's what I'm saying. They don't have They had the Bengals on the down. They played the Bengals on the down year. They had the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, I give them credit. They beat the Ravens head up. You know what I mean? Certain teams I give them credit for. Certain games I'll give them credit for, but their schedule was a cakewalk last year in terms of the opponents.
And well, Madden fans, let's keep an eye on
And the Madden curse. It's hard to repeat in the NFL. You got to stay healthy, which is the hardest thing to do, and you got a running quarterback. So staying healthy ain't easy. And then you pretty much ran Saquon a lot last year. So normally when it's a look at McCaffrey, the Niners ran him just as much as they ran Saquon, and the next year he got hurt. So you can't do that when you got a running back that's injury prone. You gotta give him a break. You gotta give him a break.
I say everybody forget about that part. Like this dude he was not injury prone. He used to get injured because you worked him too much.
And I like the kid Shipley they got as a backup, so I would use Shipley more.
Man,
because he's a receiver and a running back.
And you know Saquon been getting him some tips on it, man. Yep. The Steelers 8.5.
I'll give them more. I think they're gonna win about 10 games.
All right, Coach. Well, Coach Tomlin, we're tired of hearing about you never having.
He's the reason I'm giving them the 10. Because think about it. After Metcalf, who do you have to worry about at receiver? The tight end, maybe. You know what I mean? And then in the running game, you counting on Warren. You count on Warren to be your number one running back. He's never been a number one running back in his life.
What's wrong with Harris? Harris, is he still there?
He's on the Chargers. So you got your third. I know
we talk about this shit every week, and I forget.
You got your third down running back as your starter, and then you got a rookie backing him up. I like the rookie because that dude averaged like eight yards a carry in college, and they always had 8 in the box because he was on a team that couldn't throw, and he still averaged 8 yards a carry.
Shit.
But that was college. This ain't that.
Yeah, 49ers 10.5.
I'll give them over. I think they're gonna win about 12 games.
12 games. Y'all better with that easy ass.
I mean, and so I'm being nice with the 12 because I want to say way more, only because the schedule is easy. We just not healthy right now.
Wait, what's missing before I even finish this list off?
What's missing with what?
With the 49ers, you said y'all.
Well, 2 of our backup running backs are hurt. Couple of the receivers, we hoping to get them back for week 1. The young boy that we drafted, Watkins, we hoping to get him back week 1. He had, I want to say, a calf muscle or something. You got you got Jennings who's sitting out with a calf. But I think Jennings wasn't exactly a calf. I think he's doing that because he won a new contract. So you got Jennings saying he's out with a calf. Ayuk's situation. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks. So you got Cowing that's supposed to come back from a hamstring. So you just got too many what ifs at wide receiver right now. Everybody else, the defense will be fine. You got two two D tackles coming back from knee injuries, but both of them are back at practice already.
Okay.
So as long as they get healthy by time the season start, and then you got Robinson, the receiver that got suspended for the first 3 games, so I think a DUI or something like that. So that I think after week 4, like that's your ass, Mr. Postman. But I think the first four games, they're gonna have to work harder than normal.
Yeah.
But you got McCaffrey and you got Kittle. So you can run the ball down these teams' throat with Kittle blocking and McCaffrey running behind. And then you got Juice check. Like they got a lot of weapons. So I'm not and then Pearsall is finally healthy. And in that preseason game, that's the only person Purdy was throwing to. So
Let's see if he's ready. That's why. Like, 'cause I'm
yeah,
going at your ass in the first
yeah.
couple.
So I think they're gonna make some big. And then, like I said, the schedule. We normally beat the dog shit out of Seattle, and now you got a healthy team going against Seattle, and I think they're gonna end up picking some players up that get cut today. So I think they're gonna end up signing some of them players, especially offensive linemen.
Speaking of
Because
Seattle,
the Lions just cut one of their offensive tackles, and I like him. So I don't even know why they cut him, but we can definitely use him.
Seattle 7.5.
Seattle 7.5. They usually win some games. I'm gonna give them about 9.
9. Yeah, that's enough for a playoff these days.
Yeah, I'll give them about 9. I'm
Buck,
going over with Tampa.
I was like Buccaneers.
I'm going over. I'm giving them like 12. I
Ooh,
really like Tampa.
ooh. I
I
mean,
really like
honestly,
Tampa. I
honestly,
don't think they're gonna lose a game in their division.
the way they play
Everybody talk that Atlanta shit, but I don't think Tampa's gonna lose a game in their division.
the way they played last year, that was the best I've seen Baker since.
And I think they have a better team this year than they did last year.
And I said they got a good wide receiver core. I say that.
They got they brought in Reddick as a pass rusher. Like I like them.
Former Eagle running?
Yeah,
Fuck.
I like
Tennessee.
Tampa
Tennessee, 5.5 wins.
about that.
And last but not least, Washington, 9.5 wins.
I think they're gonna get about 10.
10.
I don't like their defense.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of it because they don't have any pass rushers.
Did they get rid of a lot of people? Because I don't think Sweat on that
I
team.
don't think they ever had a pass rush last year. They just was out there.
I thought Sweat was their pass.
Nah, they traded Sweat to the Bears.
Damn.
They traded the year before that. They traded Sweat to the Bears. They traded what's his name to us, the kid that they drafted number 2 overall. That's on the Saints now. Blondie Dread. They traded him.
Chase.
Yeah, Chase. They traded Chase to us. They traded Sweat to the Bears, and now what is it? Allen, the defensive tackle. He's on the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't address pass rushing in the offseason. Like if you look at their pass rushers, you like, who the fuck is this? They had Dante Fowler last year who had like 10 or 11 sacks. He went back to the Cowboys.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sold on a pass rush. Bobby Wagner, I love him. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer, but he's old. He can't cover.
Yeah, he definitely.
He's gonna get you over 100 tackles a season, but he can't cover nobody.
That's their weak link on passing.
Yeah, the secondary's gonna be very solid, but you need a pass rush. Secondary's only as good as the pass rush, bro.
And that's how
they can only hold up for so long.
And that's how we end the show because we are ready for the football season. So again, this is Final Thoughts, bro. Close us out. What you got to say?
I think at the end of the show from now on, we got to start giving them two picks, 2 sports picks to bet on for the day, either the day or the week. If you betting on today, I'm telling you now to bet on baseball. If you're betting on baseball, take the Houston Astros with the run line. Don't take a money line. Take them with the run line. They're going to beat the dog shit out the Rockies. Take them with the run line and take them with the team over. The team over is plus money, is plus 110 for 5.5 runs. I think they'll get way more than that tonight.
First of all, you facing the Rockies, that's guaranteed.
Exactly.
You facing the Rockies, that's guaranteed. So, we just talking about a game.
Now I was very proud of my Mets last night against the Phillies, 13-3.
Damn, what y'all pissed off at them for? What they do?
Let's go Mets.
Oh, that's my wife over here is a Met fan.
Let's go Mets. They actually looked like the Mets last night, and we called up one of our young pitchers. He's gonna start, I think, tomorrow or one day this week. I know damn, 6th-round defensive back for the Ravens towards ACL.
I don't like hearing when they get injured. It don't matter what team. It's just
yeah. I want to go up against teams full strength, and I want to play them when they're full strength.
Exactly.
I want to hurt them myself. I don't want somebody else to do it.
I didn't want to say that part.
I want to get out there and put these paws on them on my own. I want somebody else to do it for me.
Oh man. Hey, let's put this in perspective so we can close this out. The Mets are still in the pretty much in playoff contention. The Yankees are.
Yeah, but they got to keep winning because the Reds are right by like 2.5 games behind them in the wild card. So they need to. They're gonna have to step it up a little bit.
Yeah, they 2.5. I'm looking at it right now, and the Yankees. Well, the Yankees are in good position right now, but they still got just like you got to keep.
Yeah, it's a lot of games left. We're only in August. What playoffs don't start till October. We got a whole month left of baseball.
I
think we'll both make it. If y'all are in a better position than us because y'all have won more games recently than we have.
For now.
But I think we're turning it around. We won the last series, two out of 3. This series we're up 1 right now. So if we can pull it off tonight, that'll go a long way.
Yeah.
And then the Philly just lost Wheeler for the year to a blood clot. He had surgery to remove a blood clot, so they lost him for the year. Yeah. And he was in the runnings for the Cy Young Award. But they still got Suarez and Sanchez and Luzardo, so they'll be fine.
Like you care.
At all.
Like you care.
All right, I just want to beat them.
Of course, they're rivals.
If we, because right now we're 6 games behind them for the division. So if we sweep them in this series, we'll only be 3 games behind.
Mm-hmm.
We can pull some things off.
Right. Well, brother, we gotta get out of here. Get ready for next week.
I can't wait. I hate this little off time, man.
Hey. Well, hold on. It's not off time because we had week 0, but we actually got week 1 of college football.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be lit this weekend.
We got week 1 of college football.
We're gonna be talking about that Texas Ohio State game on Tuesday. That's gonna be the one right there.
I never thought I would say this on live. Go Horns.
And I'm gonna be driving. So I'm gonna be watching it on my phone.
Bro, I work on Saturday, but I'll be home for the night games, right?
I gotta go to a birthday party in Maryland. And then I'm coming back. I'll be on the road coming back. I might leave early so I can try to be back before it even starts.
That's a night game, right?
I don't even know.
Please be prime time. But yeah, we got week 1 of college football, so that's good. You already know who we are. We are Wolverines, and we wanna get that Big Ten, the national,
the real big blue.
Amazing. Well, I'm your boy Enforcer, my brother D Money. We'll be back next week, same time, same channel, and that's all I gotta say, bro.
Y'all stay safe out there, moving.
Yes, sir. Deuces. Yes, sir. We are out of here. And again, Join us every Tuesday, 4:00. We will in the football season. Yes, that title changed in the football season. It's not just sports talk. It's NFL talk. That's all we talk about, football. But we will talk about sports during the season, especially baseball playoffs. The basketball season will start during football season, all that stuff. But that as you hear that man talk, he knows his sports. That's why he's one of my favorite co-hosts when it comes to this subject. But we might have a return of my other little brother, Stormy, with Talk That Talk. If he can't make it, he always put a video out for me. And yeah, we're gonna try to do something new this season. As y'all know, I used to do especially my YouTube page, clips of the primetime games. I might do a little bit more than that. Don't know yet. We'll find out. Until then, again, next week, I must say deuces. Again, peace.